Hello survivors and welcome to another The Spell Brigade video. In today's video we are going to be playing on the brand new character who is the Star Mage, where we start with the signature spell Falling Stars. Character gets upgraded pickup distance as well as spell size to all wizards. We get negative revive speed, which is okay. It's not really such an issue, especially when you're playing solo. You don't have to worry about that. To unlock the two outfits, you need to have 4 falling stars at the same time, as well as cast 9001 falling stars. To unlock the wizard, you need to survive for a total of 273 minutes, and the developers did decide to make it retroactive. So if you have played the game for over 5 hours or so already, you will unlock the character automatically, I believe. So at least they did change it to be a bit reactive. And then we're playing on severe. I have my reasons. You can let me know if you think you might know why down in the comment section. Let me know why you guys think I'm playing on severe with this instead of on hardcore, and you'll probably get to see that as we currently playing right now. But you know, it's a good indicator as to why we aren't doing hardcore on this character just yet, especially since it's only my second time trying it out. I would say this is my first proper run with them because I just wanted to see what the skill felt like in hardcore, and we never really got past level 5 to really try it out. So we're going to grab the luck over here. That's quite a decent one. +4 luck is going to come really in handy for us, and let's see what happens. So last time I tried this, we couldn't even get to level 5 before the first mission finished. And we actually got double augment choice for Falling Star. It was actually pretty funny. So we did the objective. It was something like Seal the Rift or something easy to do that didn't require us to kill anything. Because as you can see, Falling Stars does not kill anything very quickly anytime soon. So a very, very interesting weapon to start with. On hardcore it's even harder because enemies have more life. So as it is, you can see we're already taking 2 hits to kill a normal mob on severe. So imagine how many hits you have to do to hit them or kill them on hardcore. And then also it never really hits an enemy that's on top of you. It always goes for enemies on the outer edge of the map rather. So that's something last time we were playing we kind of worked out, especially when you got the final boss spawn. You kind of have to keep him away from you because you need him to be on the edge of your screen. Otherwise the Falling Star is going to go and attack other enemies. Even if you have the augment that makes it attack the most health enemy, there is like a particular range to the skill, so it can't hit the enemy that's right on top of me, as you can see. Alright, we got a golden bag. Luckily Falling Star does focus on the enemy, so that is something that we had last time when we played the hardcore. I just remembered it now, and it does make it a lot easier to be able to finish the objective, at least when it focuses on the actual golden bug. So there we go, it is done, and we do get the additional one. We can go for it exploding at the end of its lifetime, which I'm actually going to do because that's going to help us a lot more. This will be what you would have to do on hardcore as well if you wanted to finish it. If you want to do the objectives to get the skin for the character, I would recommend doing it on moderate, just so it is actually easier. But you can see as soon as you get that explosive augment, the game becomes a lot easier and you're able to kill the enemies a lot faster. So you do need it. Without it, you're going to be in a very rough spot. Alright, we are going to pick up our Astonic Charge. Why not? We are running around not killing things anyway, so we might as well have something that can do the dirty work for the enemies that are close to us. And it's a cool skill, so why not just grab it? Alright, things are looking a lot better now since we got the augment. So until you hit the first objective, the game is going to be very rough. And then after that, you're in a much better spot. I guess we're going to go for some upgrades to the charge since we're not really getting anything for Falling Stars. I don't know why that's happening. We get 4 levels where you can upgrade your one skill, and then the game decides not to give you any more levels on your other skills. Alright, perfect. We do get the decreased cooldown. Oh, there also seemed to have been a mathematical error with movement speed in the game. So when we were getting the negative movement speed, it was actually doubling the negative effect. So if, let's say, we had negative 25 movement speed, it was acting as if we had negative 50 movement speed. And that actually worked backwards also with positive movement speed. So the game was weird. The positive movement speed thing is being kept in the game though for the players that like to go to endless. The developers said they're going to keep it in there until they've released the endless mode. Then they are going to remove it and fix it then once endless is out and people don't have to kind of use movement speed and the whole dodge rating thing to get into an infinite type of cycle for the game. So that's really cool of them to do that. They fixed the issue for the negative part of it and kept the positive part of it for all of us, which I think is really awesome of them to do. And yeah, so that was bugged as well. So maybe offensive defensive isn't as bad as we thought it was. We'll just have to try and see. Oh, that is beautiful. A beautiful epic Veil of Haste. I had someone in a co-op, you know who you are, tell me that, you know, I've got a thing for Veil of Haste. I mean, if you get to 100% base cooldown reduction, that's pretty insane, don't you think? Alright, we're gonna reroll here. We want the falling stars, so it makes sense. And then we can get lightning or acid on it. I'm just going to reiterate again, we did mention it in yesterday's video, but if you want to play the game, it doesn't really matter the skill. Lightning is your best friend regardless of anything else in the game. That is the number one infusion in the game. Everything else kind of comes second to that. And if you want to really hit hard with all of your skills, you need lightning. The only time it's not really 100% necessary is maybe for solar pulse. If you're only going to be using one infusion, then ice on solar pulse is maybe a better choice, especially in hardcore. I was going to do a hardcore run with the new Scepter Mash ability. The problem is it does require quite a bit of re-rolling, which, I mean, I'm happy to show you guys the new character first, and then we'll get to the re-rolling part a little bit later from there. So it was either or, either play the new character or show you Scepter Mash, so I decided on the new character first. Okay, do we get the offensive defensive in the beginning? We get a reroll, that's what we get. Alright, we actually get delayed fate, so I'm happy to grab that, get ourselves some more luck. We do have still rerolls in our repertoire, so we're happy with that. We do get the luck now. Also, I think that was slightly bugged as well, which seems to have been fixed as well. It wasn't actually giving us the luck. So we will test that. We're sitting on 14 luck. We'll see if we do get to 15 luck when we level up, or if it's still got a little bit of a bug. Okay, now we need an additional projectile. Yes, please. And we're going to need that 2 more times for the skin. It's not the end of the world if we don't get it, but we should be able to get it quite easily. But now we just need level up. The only issue is a lot of the time we land up hitting enemies that aren't near us, so getting the XP is quite difficult. And we can't even stand still because we're going to hurt ourselves on our mines. Okay, there's 1 level up, and it didn't look like our luck went up over there. Okay, it did go up. I just clicked the button, it didn't register as being leveled up yet. Alright, let's see, we're actually getting quite a lot of XP drops, that's fantastic. So this is probably the part where we do more. We do have a second falling stars, so we are dealing double the amount of damage to everything as well. I do know the skill actually got, there was a weird nerf to it. I don't actually understand the nerf. It had some weird understanding to it. Maybe you guys can let me know, but it said the secondary damage, or damage of consecutive falling stars dealt less damage or something. I'm not sure if they meant when you got additional projectiles, the additional ones did more less damage, or if they meant that the falling stars hitting the same enemy dealt less damage to them. I'm not 100% sure what that meant, but yeah, they nerfed that somehow. I mean, to be honest, as a starting skill, the skill doesn't feel very strong at all, so there is that as well, especially on hardcore, so I don't see why it needed a nerf. Also, we're not getting a single upgrade for our falling stars right now, and the problem is because we have delayed fate, we don't want to spend any rerolls because luck is also very important here. We did get a massive legendary crit over there as well, which is a good example of why luck is important. We do get one upgrade over there. Let's keep going. We did find the relic very luckily, actually. It was just randomly there, right where we were. So we didn't even need to go running around trying to find it, which is super helpful for us. We get another legendary for a skill that we don't have to worry about. That's really fun. Okay, let's see what happens. We need to seal the rift. I don't know how this is going to work with this character. We'll see. Luckily, everything's on that side of the map, so if we run fast enough to it, we should be okay. I think we can kill things quite well, so I don't think we're going to be in that big of an issue with it. We do want to get rid of these guys on the side, and before anything even gets close to us, hopefully we can kill them. If we take a little bit of damage, it's okay. But I would like to at least be able to reroll once, if possible. We are going to take the luck there. That guy shouldn't hit me. Okay, we did take a little bit of damage. Awesome, not bad. We made it. Okay, we do find Scepter Mash. I'm going to take it just because it's the better of those options. But we are going to grab an additional projectile, which means we only need one more for the skin, which is looking really, really good. Hopefully we don't get another Seal the Rift challenge. Killing enemies in the circle, the sacrifice isn't too bad. I'd prefer not to get it though. And then we could just maybe get fungi or kill the golden crab. Something easy that doesn't require us to lose life. So, you know, one of those easy ones where we can just run around. That's going to make it a lot easier for us to keep our life for rerolls, because I have a feeling we might need a 3 or three rerolls for this next augment, just because of my brilliant RNG with these achievements in the game. Right, there's quite a bit of XP down the side, so let's go and grab it. I don't know if we are at the point where we can start re-rolling again. I think I was like level 16. We are on 28 luck. We should have been 24. Nah, because I've picked up quite a bit of luck while we've been playing. So 28 luck is really good though, so I'm happy with that. Oh man, even though we have 3 falling stars going off, I think it got nerfed quite badly. I actually don't know what the nerf was, but again, it's not feeling great. I think before it would be completely obliterating everything. Could also be the fact that I'm getting trash over here. Let's see, did our luck go up again? It didn't. So I think we are safe to use this. And maybe I shouldn't have. That was, oh my gosh. Okay, we should have just taken the legendary option over there. I really didn't think the game would have done us sturdy like that, but it did. So, not much we can do there about that, unfortunately, except for, you know, take what we're given. Increase damage, that's perfect. And then we don't want to lose any life. There is a healing potion over there. I do just want to try and get... Spell size is affected. I think that's for the explosion. So we will take that. Increase spell size again. I mean, that does help every single skill we have except for the scepters, which is fine, and that's not the end of the world. And then we're just going to see what we can get going. Come on, game. Okay, we do get more movement speed. I'm actually happy to be grabbing movement speed whenever we find it, and that's because of the way that the new relic works. Got the damage over there. We could have taken movement speed over there actually for another 6%, because the more we got, the better it's going to be for us. We are on 80 armor, so we are going to guarantee losing some movement speed. We're on 30 movement speed though. So losing 80, or no, it'll be about 20% movement speed plus minus. We'll still be in a positive, so that's really good. And then I don't think we need to really worry about getting more armor. Getting that much damage is actually pretty good. Alright, so there it is actually. We get the offensive, defensive. Our movement speed did go to 10%. We still move quite slow now, but I think we're still much better off with that damage that we just gained. So that is much better for us. There's another one. We need one more level in the falling stars and we can go for something else. Again, this isn't the hardest difficulty, so we should be able to do all of this without a problem. We did get sacrifice, which is probably the worst of all of the options we could have got, unfortunately. But it is what it is. As it is, I just got hit trying to run there. So that's already a bit of a problem. Let's just complete this, and I need to stop standing in my own damage, because as you can see, it's hurting me. Let's check that. I mean, typically that's how self-hurting spells work. Grab the life there. I know it's just doesn't actually help, but it makes me feel better. And then I guess we're gonna go with fire because we don't get the lightning. Grab the spell damage over there, which isn't very good for me because it's just going to end up hitting me more. We don't have to be near there to deal the damage with it. As you can see, things are dying within the zone. That's one thing about falling stars, at least you don't have to be in the circle to kill things in the circle. However, we are going to use a tactical revive. So let's... wait, that's not going to work in time. Is it? Oh, okay, we got it anyway. That was the best RNG in the world. Oh my goodness. We got it. 4 of them. Fantastic. I don't know how we got so lucky over there, but for the first time ever, we got extremely lucky. We're going to grab the base cooldown on the skill, and we'll grab lightning on it. Yeah, why not? That's fantastic. And I just love the look of the lightning balls there as well. And we're just going to keep getting more cooldown reduction on it. Oh, 700 damage over there. That's actually massive. I mean, even though the skill has absolutely no... actually, it does have damage, but I mean, because it has no augments, it just shows you how much damage it can still do. But I think we're in a very good spot here. The only thing is I don't know how we're going to focus falling stars on the boss. But I don't think we'll have to, because we're going to have our laser beams there and everything else for the boss as well. Our mines and lasers. I need to just stay away from damage. Okay, decrease their cooldown even more. I would like this magnet over here. We've got a lot of XP sitting on the floor everywhere, so grab that. That's going to be a juicy amount of levels over there. We can go for spell cooldown. We're just going for like the rare upgrades over here. So we're going to grab the spell cooldown. We're going to grab ourselves some dodge rating, because I don't actually care about the other skills too much. But I mean, I guess it does help quite a lot. And we do want some more movement speed, because you can see we are still quite slow. But definitely more XP dropping all over the place. Another epic Veil of Haste, yes please. That's actually pretty insane. We're on 36% cooldown reduction. If we could hit 50%, I think we're going to be in an amazing spot. I mean, I think we're already in an amazing spot. There we go, another Veil of Haste. We don't even need more upgrades for specific skills anyway. So if we find Veil of Haste, we are going to take it. We'll see if we can hit a much higher cooldown reduction. We're on 45% already. If we get another epic or, you know, any of them, it will make it 50%. But if we could get even higher, that would be great. Our crit chance is sitting on 38%, so going up even more is great. That means now we've got a chance in, or 1 in 2 chance of critting, which is pretty high. And I guess we'll grab that because it's the highest quality upgrade. No real thinking of the upgrades right now except the general upgrades. The only thing is it becomes very difficult to see what's happening on my screen. I don't know if that's just me today or if it's just the game and everything going on. La la. These guys are all exploding everywhere. We could get the armor, but that's going to be a movement speed being gone. I'm not doing that. I need more movement speed before we can take more armor. Regardless of the difficulty, you can always die. Grab the HP regen. And where is this boss? Actually, look how ridiculous our cooldown reduction on the Mans is. We put down so many of them. And that's not even, like, imagine if we had burst. How crazy that would be. Also, we nearly got another double infused Mans as well. So that's pretty crazy. I'm very interested to see how much damage we deal with the Mans. The problem is I don't think they're hitting enough enemies because they just die before they even get there. But that's a really cool minefield, so it's going to be very, very fun. We do get the movement speed here. I'm going to grab that instead. Ooh, that feels so much better. Okay. Well, we'll stick with that, but that feels so much better now. We get the spell cooldown, of course. Oh, we get... Okay, wait, which one do we get? I like green, guys. I'm going Sulphur Storm. Everything is green. Dies before it gets to the actual bombs. It's quite interesting. Alright, we can increase their damage. I should have gone for the other skill. Maybe we'll get enough levels to level that up as well. We can at least infuse Solar Pulse one time. You know what I mean? We can add some ice to the Solar Pulse for the boss. We should level up one more time before we kill it. We'll see. We are going to go and see if we can get to the next rune though. I mean relic. Actually, there's no point in the other relics. There's nothing we can get that's going to be like, oh, you had to get it. We could get joint protection for the 60 armor, but that's going to be a lot of movement speed loss. So I'm not really happy with that. Instead, we're just going to... Oh, okay, maybe we still could, though. Maybe we still could. If I run past it, I run past it. I'm not going to actively go look for it. Alright, Falling Stars damage. That's perfect. And then we literally just got to run away. The Falling Stars will end up hitting the boss. And we do have all of our Mans as well for them to run into as well, so... Just put a minefield down to kill him. I love that. That looks so cool. Oops. Okay, let's see. Get more damage on the skill, that's fine. I completely forgot about just focusing on Solar Pulse. But the boss is pretty much dead, so we don't have to worry about it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know, this was on severe, but we do get a new skin, which looks really cool. It kind of looks like a, I was going to say Christmas tree, but it's called Starfish Mage. So he looks like a starfish, which is pretty cool as well. So let's take a look over here. Damage wise, it did 2 million damage. This only had 696 DPS. I think it's because it doesn't get the chance to kill things because of how ranged it is. Everything was dying by falling stars before we landed up killing things with the charge. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.